Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game under. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So USF's offense will have the first possession of the game. When this guy comes onto the field, David, he seems to bring the it factor with him.
So much fun as a play caller to have a guy you depend on, you trust. You know, Palmer, you're going to get the best out of this young man.
He's also one of those guys, David, who just elevates everybody else around him, right? All 10 guys in that huddle offensively just seem to play better knowing they've got confidence in this guy.
Line getting set on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Buys a little time with his feet. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out! And the football bounds across the sidelines. They'll lose a couple. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. He's looking deep. Afterburner's coming. Touchdown Bulls! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the score comes with a quick strike up top, covering 79 yards. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Appalachian State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
Found a little space. He'll pick up 6 of the 14 as they have room to operate. And the Mountaineers moving quickly to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Slips through the line, and the returner will be brought down. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on...
Fires the pass, intercepted. Got some room to run. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
He's shown you why he's so versatile as a strong safety. This is a guy that we've seen come down to the box, support the run. He can tackle out in space, but he's also really good on the back end in coverage. That time in the cover 2 look, doing a great job with his eyes. He also shows you off the ball skills, making that pick.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Third and short now, they snap it from their own 46. He's knocked down in the backfield, he'll lose a couple.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
The sweet feet buy a little time. At the 35, he's loose. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Oh, he wants it all. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Second down coming up. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Wants to throw. It's Baker. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. With the catch, it's Washington. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Bulls have this offense rolling. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. They keep attacking through the air. Feeling some heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a deep man. And he makes the catch inside the 10. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. An 84-yard drive there. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And now to try to put things in motion on second and long from the 15. Caught on the outside, it's Anger. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Listen, nice completion, short gain. Now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that fourth down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
On target to the left. All kinds of running room. The 10. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact, so it's okay.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Appalachian State. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David.
It's complete. A huge pickup. And the big gain. They've got it on the 46. You get a play like that, and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. And it's picked off. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Trying play action. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes a grab over the middle. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Mountaineers will hustle to the line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting his first connection.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Off the play fake. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's caught. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
It's hard for an offense to win when you get in predictable situations. What a great job understanding where the first down marker is. Got to get a big game. Got to get that first down. Nice job. Great nose for the first down.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Gets rid of it. Quickly to the tight end.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage and nice job bringing.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Oh, and he missed it. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Boy, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. Off the play fake on first down. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at 2nd down. From the gun, he'll try to throw. He's got his man. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Baker. He's got it down the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to pass it. Well, he's going to pass it. It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on first down, but it doesn't work. It'll be 2nd down. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lockett. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. He wants to throw. Trying to get to him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Offense gets set for 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Caught over the middle. It's Lockett. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The Bulls have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They want to just keep throwing it. Starting to feel a little pressure. Unleashes to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, the game plan's been pretty simple offensively, right? They are taking shots, and they're being aggressive throwing it down the field. This guy's already got 2 touchdown passes. We're still in the first half. And on that last one, he was looking for number 3.
Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulls. Winding up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He gets a block. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and...
Going downfield for the big play. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Getting some heat. And the quarterback is snowed under.
You want to change some of this bad luck you've had so far around? Get after the quarterback and get his butt on the ground. Nice job by the defense. This game ain't over. It's still the first half. This is a good start.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, USF! And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this.
And the sack all the way back at the 5. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. On second down, wants to throw. He's open on the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man on the left. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Mountaineers are in the hurry-up. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. He's looking to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. The offense burns his third and final timeout of the half. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. He looks that one in nicely. Makes the grab and he's dragged down. They'll try to snap it quickly. And they spike it to stop the clock. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires and picked off. Got room on the return. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
And that's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
That's caught. It's Lockett. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air, it's Baker. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown Bulls! They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Reese, thanks. Talk about an entertaining first half and always such a fun and vibrant environment there at the New Orleans Bowl.
And the Bulls will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. While that first half certainly wasn't what they had in mind, maybe a big comeback is in the offing here in bowl season.
And I think that's a nice way of saying they were awful in the first half. They were terrible. The bowl games, you wonder about motivation. One thing I know, they were clearly not motivated, Palmer.
No, they didn't look focused at all in that first half, David, but this is a team that has a ton of talent. If they can put it here together in the second half, they can close the season out with an exclamation point.
On the run, fires downfield. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Looking for a gap. It's Bland.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
He'll keep it himself. Got the first down and more. On the move at the 30. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Mountaineers are on the move.
Yeah, and when I got a guy like that at QB, I'm going to give him the ball early and often. I'm going to let this dude do him because give him multiple options. He makes the right decisions, you could tell. But in the end, he's got speed, playmaker. I want to find ways to continue to get him the ball, let him make decisions, and make plays like this.
That last completion sets him up on second down. Give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing has gone your way, and when you're down this much, I think the running game is used sporadically, not as a staple. Let's throw this football around and see what can happen.
And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it. Touchdown, South Florida. And the pummeling has started. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. They're lining up to boot it away. Out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Connection to the right. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Pocket starts to collapse. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, run max protection, keep more guys in the block, only send a couple guys out to run pass patterns. You got to do something different. But bottom line, you got to protect that QB.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. At the 45, on his way. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
One of the things I love about these misdirection-type plays is that you can pull offensive linemen and get extra bodies at the point of attack. So you're setting yourself up with good angles if you execute it properly, David, and you saw it right there.
And saying the word angles means a lot because that's exactly what you do. Now I can block down and I can leave somebody unblocked, pull around, kick him out, use misdirection in the backfield. Really just get your eyes as a defense on something else and then go.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
I think because of this offense's inability to run the football, I think play action is going to be a little bit trickier and harder for them to now pull off because this defense is just not expecting run, or they're not afraid of their ability to run the football.
It's complete. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. First down to start the drive after the break. They'll go to the ground. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. Nice move there. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, App State. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Here we go. Comes out throwing on first down. He lets one fly deep. Makes a catch on the left. Oh, look out. There he goes. Touchdown, Bulls. And the punishment has been extended.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires into traffic, picked off. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They got it first down at the 42.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Complete downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Looking to move it through the air. That one comes out hot down the right side.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
College football, man, there's so much speed on the field now. Your safeties are smaller, they're quicker, they're faster, they're more versatile than ever. They can rush the passer. You can send them at any time. Great job by the free safety, getting to the quarterback, getting the big sack.
Gonna take a shot. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love it.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
And the Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes a move. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight?
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Back to pass, it's Baker. They're trying to get to it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. He's looking downfield to throw. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the 4th quarter. So you just try to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. Like, we all count our stats. At the end of the season, we look up, you got 1,000 yards receiving. Like, all these plays still matter.
Touchdown, Appalachian State! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
And the returner will be dragged down. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Quarterback checking the play. He wants to pass it on second down. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And he makes the catch at the 25. Touchdown, USF. And the stomping has commenced.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Looking to go up top on first down. He's got it. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. He's going to pass. Coming after him. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw. Never gave his receiver a chance.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
At this point in the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here, because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
They're going to throw it again. Unleashes one deep. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception.
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the fourth quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field.
And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown Bulls! And the route is on. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
South Florida, 63.
He'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working, and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well, because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.
And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Looking to pass. It's Adams. They're bringing heat. Trying to get rid of it. And the pass is incomplete, and this ball game comes to a close. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring over.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do